you're going to have people who can, step up and spend, and then companies that can't keep up, right? Netflix is going to spend $12 billion in cash this year.
That was Netflix problem too, right?
$12 billion in cash. Amazon.
How's that going to change? How does that finally?
It doesn't change. And it's going to separate the winners from the losers based on your ability to keep spending.
Enough losers will die eventually, right?
Well, eventually,
you'll have some bidders will go away, I would think.
Right. So you have some small cable networks like AMC networks. They were great in the beginning. Walking Dead, Mad Men, Breaking Bad. They've not been able to break a hit in a couple of years' time. They can't keep spending relative to what Netflix spends. So you're seeing the separation. We call the haves and the have-nots, and that's what's happening. And it's going to accelerate going forward. Right?
Will it finally filter down to cable business news anchors?
Exactly.
Do you know?
It's coming soon. There's going to be a
Sorkin,
big.
He must have a pilot. He sold sell a book.
No, I'm just wondering that content is more and more valuable.
Right.
Okay, and then the other issue is just long running with Disney. It's still ESPN, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still ESPN. We wrote a note this morning about it. It's been 3 years since ESPN warned of slowing growth. In the past 3 years, Disney has underperformed the market by 40%.
If they connect, and this is my own problem,
right.
I understand that. Have they connected the political angle that I see on ESPN to the loss of viewership yet, or are they in denial? Are they like ostriches?
I think that's an issue that's up for debate.
I'll watch sports, live sport. I will not watch these guys sit around, opining on politics.
Right.
And they do, only from one side. I mean, it's staggering when I turn the ESPN. Do they care about that, or do they just think they're, everybody's doing it, we might as well too?
Well, the ESPN had to change their leadership, right? So they had to change their leadership.
Yeah, that guy had his own issues.
John Skipper left. Jimmy Pitaro's there. They're just focused right now on basically, trying to deliver a digital product that's gonna entice you. They have a new over-the-top app, so they're looking to basically take advantage of technology to get people connected to ESPN. But you're right. If there's a segment of the public that thinks it's too political, that's.
You need everybody, don't you?
I've heard that before.
Well, people don't. They are in denial about whether it's a factor. I can tell you, it's a factor.
Do you think it's a factor for the NFL?
I think it's a factor for the NFL as well.
Yeah. The bottom line with Disney and whether or not you're going to own it, right? I mean, when they announced they were going to try to go head-to-head against Netflix, you knew they were going to have to spend a ton of money.
Right.
You knew it was going to be bumpy.
Right.
I mean, the decision of whether or not you're going to buy this company right now is, can you live through this period where it's going to be uncertain whether they're going to be successful? I mean, I think everybody thinks it's a done deal, but I'm not convinced that they could create a whole new over-the-top product.
But I would say to you, at this point in time, there's no valuation at all for the idea of going over the top. There's no support in that stock in terms of valuation.
So if they get it right,
and
it's a big upside.
So my argument is, look, they have 2 movies this quarter. Avengers did $2 billion on global box. Incredibles did $1 billion global box. Isn't that proof that this content has global appeal? And isn't proof that there is a cohort of people out there that want to watch Disney's content over the top? So I think they have the ability to be successful. We're waiting to see the proof a couple of years from now as they build this product. But Disney, of all the companies we cover, has the building blocks to be successful.
So they letting Comcast have Sky? What's going to happen?
I think that's what we want them to do. We hope they do that. We'll know probably more today. It's Fox's earnings tonight.